The Tesla Model Y Performance has just been spotted, but honestly, I've got to admit, I'm a little underwhelmed. Why? Well, because in China, all these new electric performance cars are ridiculous. They have like triple the power. But anyway, this is, the average man's performance vehicle, family car, same thing. So in a way, actually, it's still a pretty good car, and they do drive really well. Well, at least the Model 3 version does anyway. Hello, my friends. Welcome to the channel. I'm Sam Evans. Great to have you with us. The new Model Y Performance, it's going to be out, I believe, in a few months. And of course, the new Model Y Juniper has actually been selling quite well over the last couple of months. Had some amazing months in places where everyone had written it off. But Tesla appears to be bouncing back with, the Model Y Juniper. Anyway, the performance version, we haven't seen it yet. It's not on sale yet. New photos of the front of the car show what it actually looks like, and it doesn't look overly exciting, to tell you the truth, but that's not what Tesla do. They do subtlety, and they do that quite well. There's new wheels though. They look like 21-inch forged wheels that will replace the Uber turbine wheels on the previous generation of the Model Y Performance. So there's a difference to the wheels. That's one big change. Now, to be honest, there's actually quite a few changes for the new Model Y. They look similar to the 21-inch arachnid wheels from the tri-motor Model S Plaid. They could actually be the same wheels as what come on the Model S Plaid. As you can see, there's a redesigned front bumper, got more aero. Apparently the idea with that aero is to send more air to the brakes to keep them cool for track work. One of the differences Tesla made to their EVs is the ability to use, especially on track, both full regen and full braking power at the same time. Sounds like that'd be an obvious thing, but that's not. Most manufacturers don't actually allow that, don't do that. So that gives the cars much better braking. I think it's actually quite a good idea. One other difference is you can see there's a frontal bumper splitter. It's quite low to the ground. It's going to provide better handling around a track, but of course, something for you to hit if you're going over driveways and stuff like that. Apparently, there's likely to be a new performance mode for track driving, and it's going to have similar performance in terms of motor power to the Tesla Model 3. It's actually been seen by testing around the Nürburgring as well. I don't know what that means, but hopefully it means it gets some good brakes, better brakes than the previous generation. You can see here on the Nürburgring photos, there's a big lip spoiler, and it's hopefully going to be a proper performance car. Hopefully it's going to be a car that, a lot of people who are big fans of internal combustion performance are going to say, what, I'd prefer to get one of these. Anyhow, what else do we know? Well, prices, it's looking like the price in Australia will be probably about 80,000 US dollars, which I think is actually decent value. In the United States, probably around 52,000, 53,000 US dollars approximately. Performance. Well, the existing Model Y does 0 to 100 here in Australia in 5.9 seconds, but now the long-range Model Y, that actually can do in China 4.3 seconds, 0 to 100. It's quite fast. I think the new model here, from what I'm hearing, is likely to do around 3.4 seconds, 0 to 100. So it's going to be one of the quickest of relatively affordable cars you can buy on the market. So what about range? Well, the all-wheel drive long range, right, which is basically the car that this is based on, it gets 551 kilometers of range, probably about 350 miles of range. But of course, this is the performance version, so range is likely to be closer to about 520 kilometers. It'll be a bit less because of the fact that it's sending more power through the wheels, and it's a little bit heavier, a little bit less aerodynamic as well. Plus, of course, having those bigger 21-inch wheels will reduce your efficiency and give you less range. But ultimately, it should still be quite a quick car. To give you some figures, the Tesla Model 3 Performance has 343 kilowatt. That is 450 horsepower, and it has 740 newton meters of torque. And it can do 0 to 100 in 3.1 seconds. But there is one problem with it. The US-made version has Panasonic batteries. The Chinese-made version does not. It has LG Chem batteries. And that means, unfortunately, the US version is a little bit faster than the Chinese-made version. As a result, a lot of customers were kind of annoyed and they cancel their orders. They're like, wow, that's not fair. America gets the faster version. I want the fast version. The same thing's probably going to happen again with the Model Y Performance as well. So you're probably going to see the US made version get more power than the Chinese made version. Thanks for watching. China is now allowing Tesla to transfer data for full self-driving overseas. This is a huge change to China's policy when it comes to Tesla and the data that they collect from Chinese roads, businesses, everywhere you can think of. Hello, my friends. Welcome to the channel. I'm Sam Evans. You're watching the Electric Viking. It's great to see you. Biggest thing for Tesla right now is artificial intelligence, data collection, training their neural networks, improving their Tesla bot, and actually getting Tesla's full self-driving to be approved by regulators. And Tesla think that they can do that within the next year. Even, I mean, if you ask Elon Musk, even sooner than that, based on Tesla's newest full self-driving update, which is about to come out within the next couple of weeks. Musk believes interventions will be almost eliminated. You're talking very close to being permissible full self-driving. Very, very close. And Tesla obviously is about to remove the nanny. So remove the necessary part of nagging, the nagging in the car where you've got to hold it, it nags you. Tesla's going to apparently remove that, which would be, it really would put them in a position where more people would be having lawsuits against Tesla. That assumes that full self-driving isn't, amazing or better than a human driver. It very well may be by the end of this year. Who knows? Shanghai has compiled a list of data that can be transferred overseas without security assessments. And this document was seen by Reuters, meaning Tesla is now open to transfer data it records through its vehicles. And it has obviously hundreds of thousands of vehicles driving the roads in China. Now, the idea here, guys, is that those vehicles collect data. Tesla uses that data to train its neural nets for its artificial intelligence, for its full self-driving software. And Tesla really wants to get this approved in China. Now, it can then pivot away from just selling cars in China's real, bloodbath, as Xpeng CEO called it, where automakers, almost all of them are selling at a loss now. Foreign firms, including financial companies and automakers like Tesla, have lobbied Chinese authorities to permit cross-border data sharing after Beijing tightened controls over domestically generated data in a national security drive. Now, as you know, you can't technically use things like YouTube and Twitter in China. There's a lot the Chinese government bans, and this is all part of that kind of protection stuff. The 2022 rules, though, require all important offshore data transfers to clear security reviews by the Cyberspace Administration of China.